The next topic, shortest distance between two lines. So there are three types of lines in space. They are intersecting lines, parallel lines and skew lines. Intersecting lines, when two lines intersect, the shortest distance between them is 0. Then parallel lines means the lines they never meet. So the distance between them is the perpendicular distance. Now what about skew lines? Skew lines means in space there are lines which neither intersect nor parallel. In two-dimensional plane, the lines are either intersecting or parallel. Only two cases. But in space, there are some lines, they never intersect and at the same time they are not parallel. Such lines are known as skew lines. So they never lie on the same plane. If two lines lie on the same plane, then either they are parallel or they will intersect. So these lines are known as, they not lie on the same plane, so they are known as non-coplanar lines. So we have to find the distance between, how to find the distance between parallel lines and skew lines. The distance between intersecting lines is 0. So the first one is the distance between two skew lines. So let L1 and L2 are two skew lines. Then the distance between them is the shortest distance or the perpendicular distance. So let PQ be the distance, or we can denote as D. Now the equation L1, we have vector form and Cartesian form. So first I write the vector form. Equation of L1, vector R is equal to vector A1 plus lambda vector B1. So L1 passing through the point, its position vector is A1 and parallel to vector B1. Then the second line L2, its vector form is vector A2 plus lambda vector B2. So L2 passing through the point, its position vector A2 and parallel to vector B2. Now what is the distance between these? The formula proof you don't want to learn, so I am giving the formula only. Proof is given in the textbook. So D is equal to modulus B1 cross B2 dot A2 minus A1. So A2 minus A1 is a vector, B1 cross B2 is a vector, then the dot product. Then this modulus sign means distance is always positive, that's why. Then denominator modulus of B1 cross B2. So this is the way to find the distance between two skew lines, and this is in vector form. The Cartesian form, so we have to write the Cartesian equation of the given lines. The Cartesian equation, the first line x minus x1 by a1, y minus y1 by b1, z minus z1 by c1. So the line passing through the point, coordinates x1, y1, z1 and parallel to the vector. Its direction ratios are a1, b1, c1. Now this second line, x minus x2 by a2, y minus y2 by b2, z minus z2 by c. So second line passing through the point, its coordinates x2, y2, z2 and parallel to the vector. Its direction ratios are a2, b2, c2. Now how to find the distance? So D is equal to B1 cross B2 dot A2 minus A1. That's the vector format, the numerator part. So A2 minus A1, that means the points difference, x2 minus x1, x2 minus x1, y2 minus y1, z2 minus z1. Then B1 means the parallel vector, that is the denominator part, and B2 is the second line's denominator. So A1, B1, C1, A2, B2, C2. Determinant of this. So when we calculate this, this and this numerator both are same. Okay. By, then denominator we have to write. By Okay, then you have to cross multiply. B1 C2 minus B2 C1 whole square, then plus C1 A2 minus C2 A1 whole square, plus A1 B2 minus A2 B1. So this is the Cartesian. Cartesian form is little bit difficult. You can study this vector form. Okay, so this is the vector form. The distance between two skew lines. This is the vector form of the distance between two equations in Cartesian form. And put the modulus symbol also. Okay. If this determinant value is negative, the distance is always positive. So put modulus symbol. If you get negative, you have to write as positive. Now the next is distance between two parallel lines. So L1 and L2 are two parallel lines. D is the perpendicular distance. Then how to find D? So write the Cartesian form of lines. Vector R is equal to vector A1 plus lambda, vector B. Second line A2 plus lambda. Lambda now here mu. That's what did I write? Okay. Look, instead of the second line, for lambda we can write mu. That is another real number. So here mu into B. Now look, this is the line passing through the point. Its position vector is vector A1 and parallel to vector B. Now the second line passing through the point, its position vector is vector A2 and parallel to. These lines are parallel, means parallel to, we can take parallel vector C. That's why I wrote here B and B. If L1 is parallel to B, then L2 is also parallel to B. That's why I wrote here B and B. Here lambda, here mu. Both are real numbers. Now what is the distance between them? So distance between two parallel lines. D is equal to B cross. The previous one we have B1 cross B2. Here only one B. So B cross A2 minus A1. So this is a vector quantity. Find its modulus by mod of B. Only this much. And the Cartesian form is not given in the textbook. So you have to learn only this vector. Now the problems. Find the shortest distance between the lines whose vector equations are. Two equations are given. And the question is find the distance between. Then how to identify whether the given lines are skew or parallel. So you have to check the second bracket. The second bracket, they are not proportional. Isn't it? 2 by 3 not equal to 1 by 5 not equal to 1 by 2. So the lines are not parallel, they are skew. Okay. Now distance between. So the distance between two skew lines, write the formula. Distance between two skew lines. D is equal to modulus B1 cross B2 dot A2 minus A1 by mod B1 cross B2. Now write what is A1, A2, B1, B2. Everything you have to write. So what is A1? I plus J. A2 is the first part of the second line. Then B1 means the first line after lambda. That part is B1. Then B2 is 3i cap minus 5j cap plus 2k cap. Okay. Now what is A2 minus A1? A2 minus A1, 2i minus I is I. j is 0, then minus k cap. Then find b1 cross b2. That is determinant ijk. Values 2 minus 1, 1. 3 minus 5, 2. Correct? Okay. Now find I cap into minus 2 plus 5. Minus 2 plus 5 is plus 3. Minus j into 4 minus 3. That is 1. Plus k into minus 10 plus 3. That is minus 7. So 3 I cap minus j cap minus 7 k cap. Now find the dot product of b1 cross b2 dot a2 minus a1. So 3 I cap minus j cap minus 7 k cap dot I plus 0 j minus k dot product. So multiply the corresponding terms. I part you can multiply. 3 into 1 is 3 minus 1 into 0 0 plus 7. That's equal to 10. Now find modulus of b1 cross b2. Modulus means root of 3i. So 3 square plus minus 1 square plus minus 7 square. This 49, 50, root 59. Okay. So what is d? D is equal to distance between the given lines 10 by root 59. That much unit. Okay. And the next one, find the distance between the lines given by vector r is equal to vector I plus 2j minus 4k plus lambda into 2i cap plus 3j cap plus 6k cap. Next line 3i cap plus 3j minus 5k cap plus mu into 2i cap plus 3j cap plus 6k cap. First of all, you have to check the second bracket. Are they proportional? 2 by 2, 3 by 3, 6 by 6. They are same. These two are same. So these lines are parallel. Okay. So instead of 2, 3, 6, suppose here 4, 6 and 12. Then 2 you have to take outside. Then also these two brackets will be same. So that you can take as B. Okay. So here first I am writing the formula. Distance between which lines? Two parallel lines. Here the lines are parallel. D is equal to B cross A2 minus A1 by mod B. So B means the second bracket. Here both are same. Now A1 and A2. A1 is the first part of the first line. A2 means the second line's first part. Okay. Now find A2 minus A1. A2 minus A1 is equal to A2 and A1. 2i plus j minus k. Now B cross A2 minus A1. That's equal to determinant ijk. B is 2, 3, 6, 2, 1 minus 1. Okay. So I into minus 9 minus j into minus 14 plus k into 2 minus 6. Okay. Minus. So minus 9 I cap plus 14 j cap minus 4k cap. That is B cross. Then we need the modulus of that vector. This is the numerator part, but we need the modulus. So find B cross A2 minus A1. So that's equal to root of minus 9 square plus 14 square plus minus 4 square. So what we get? 196 plus 81 and 16. 293. Then what we need? Denominator mod B. So find the modulus of B. Mod B is equal to root of B is here. 2 square plus 3 square plus 6 square. 6 square 36, 40, 49. 49 is 7. So what is the distance? Therefore distance is equal to root 293 by 7. That much unit. Okay. Now the next one. Find the shortest distance between the lines. Cartesian equations are given. Okay. Check the denominator. Is it in the standard form? First of all, you have to check that x minus x1 by a1, y minus y1 by b in that form. So it is in the standard form, and check the denominator. They are different. They are not proportional. So skew lines. Now what's the formula? Distance between two skew lines in Cartesian form. Skew lines. D is equal to x2 minus x1, y2 minus y1, z2 minus z1, then here a1, b1, c1, a2, b2, c2, then by root of cross multiply b1 c2 minus b2 c1 whole square plus a2 c1 or c1 a2 minus c2 a1 whole square plus a1 b2 minus b2 a1 whole square, and total modulus sign is there. You have to take the positive value. Now substitute. Okay. So that's equal to determinant x2 minus x1. So we'll write here. Okay. What is x1? X minus x1. So x1 is minus 1. Then only x minus x1 becomes x plus 1. So x1 is minus 1. What is y1? Again minus 1. Z1 also minus. Then x2 here. x2 3, y2 5, and z2 7. Now a1, b1, c1, that is in the denominator. a1 is 7, b1 is minus 6, c1 is 1, then a2 is 1, b2 minus 2, and c2 1. Okay. Now substitute. So the numerator becomes determinant x2 minus x1. That is 3 minus minus 1. So that is 4. Okay. Now y2 minus y1. That is 5 minus minus 1. That is 6. Then 7 minus minus 1 becomes 8. Then denominator 7 minus 6, 1, 1 minus 2, 1. Okay. Then by root of cross multiply minus 6 plus 2. Okay. b1 c2 minus 6 plus 2 whole square. That is minus 4 square plus then c1 a2. c1 is this one. c1 a2 1 minus 7 whole square. That is minus 6 square plus 7 into minus 2, that is minus 14 plus 6, and it's minus 8 square. Now, what is the value of this determinant? 4 into minus 6 plus 2 is minus 4, minus 6 into 7 minus 1 is 6, plus 8 into minus 14 plus 6 is minus 8, by root of 16 plus 36 plus 64. So that's equal to minus 16, minus 36, minus 64. Modulus sign you have to put. Okay, otherwise the answer is negative. Modulus of that, by root of 64 plus 36, 100, 116. And numerator is also 116, but the modulus symbol. So 116 by root 116. That I can write as root 116. Can we factorize that? 29. So 2 root 29. That much unit. Okay.